Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village, nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young boy named Arjun. Arjun was known throughout the village not for his talent or intelligence, but for his laziness. While other children of his age helped their parents in the fields, studied hard at school, or played in the sun, Arjun spent most of his days lying under the shade of a banyan tree, gazing at the clouds as they drifted by. His days were filled with idle dreams and empty promises of doing something tomorrow. Arjun's father, a hardworking farmer, grew concerned about his son's future. He tried everything he could think of to encourage Arjun: gentle advice, stern warnings, even stories of great men who had changed their destinies through perseverance. But Arjun would only nod, yawn, and say, "There's always time, father. Why hurry?" One day, Arjun's father decided it was time to teach his son a lesson that words alone could not impart. He called Arjun to his side and handed him a small, shiny coin. "Arjun," he said, "this is your allowance for the week. It's yours to spend as you wish. But if you can double this coin by the end of the week through your own efforts, I will give you a reward greater than you can imagine." Arjun's eyes lit up at the thought of an easy reward. He took the coin and, as usual, strolled toward the banyan tree, thinking, "Why work today? The week has just begun. I'll find a way tomorrow." And so, the first day drifted by, with Arjun doing nothing but daydreaming. The next day he thought, "There's still plenty of time left." He watched the village children play, listened to the birds sing, and promised himself he would start working soon. By the third day, he noticed some of his friends helping the village potter. They shaped clay into pots, earning a few coins for their work. "That looks easy enough," Arjun thought. "I'll join them tomorrow." But when tomorrow came, Arjun was distracted by the sound of a flute. He followed the melody to the riverbank, where he spent the day listening to the music and skipping stones across the water. Another day slipped away, and Arjun's coin lay untouched in his pocket. As the week drew to a close, Arjun realized he had done nothing to double his coin. Panic crept into his heart. He rushed to the potter, begging for work. But the potter had finished his week's work and had no more tasks to offer. He ran to the blacksmith, but the blacksmith had already hired other helpers. Arjun went from house to house, but everyone told him the same thing. "If only you had come earlier. There was work to be done, but now it's too late." Dejected, Arjun returned home. He handed his father the coin, head bowed in shame. "I'm sorry, father. I wasted my time and lost my chance." His father smiled gently and placed a hand on his shoulder. "My son," he said, "the value of time is greater than the value of gold. A single moment once lost can never be regained. Opportunities are like the morning dew. If you wait too long, they disappear with the rising sun." That night, Arjun lay awake, his father's words echoing in his mind. He thought about all the moments he had let slip by, moments that could have been spent learning, helping, or earning, but instead were wasted on empty promises of tomorrow. He realized that time, the most precious gift of all, was slipping through his fingers like sand. The next morning, Arjun rose with the sun. Instead of wandering to his usual spot beneath the banyan tree, he went to the potter's house and asked for work. The potter, surprised but pleased, gave him a task. It was hard at first. His arms ached from kneading the clay, and his clothes were covered in dust. But as the day went on, Arjun began to enjoy the feeling of accomplishment that came with each finished pot. He spent the next few days working diligently, helping the potter, learning new skills, and earning small coins for his efforts. When he returned home at the end of the week, he placed the coins in his father's hands, pride shining in his eyes. His father hugged him and said, "You have learned the true value of time, Arjun. Every moment is an opportunity. If you seize it, it can change your life. If you waste it, it is lost forever." From that day on, Arjun's life changed. He woke early, eager to make the most of each new day. He learned from everyone he met, took on new challenges, and gradually became a respected member of the village. The banyan tree still stood at the edge of the field, its branches swaying in the breeze, but Arjun no longer sought its shade for idle dreams. Instead, he saw it as a reminder of the days he had let slip away and the lessons he had learned. Years passed, and Arjun's dedication bore fruit. He became a successful potter, known for his craftsmanship and honesty. People came from distant villages to buy his wares and seek his advice. But no matter how successful he became, Arjun never forgot the lesson his father had taught him, the value of time. He would often tell the children of the village, "Time is like a river. You cannot touch the same water twice, for the flow that has passed will never pass again. Use every moment wisely, for it is the only wealth that everyone possesses equally." So, remember Arjun's story the next time you are tempted to say, "I'll do it tomorrow." The future is shaped by what you do today, with the time you have in your hands right now. Opportunities may come and go, but the choice to act belongs to you. Cherish your time, respect its value, and make the